So I had this great session at sunset this morning here in Oahu, and awesome waves, like easily double overhead. A lot of the outside sets, like 12 foot, Hawaiian, very fun. But anyway, so I take this wave, and I'm like on the wave, and I make a couple of turns, big wave, and this kook like drops in on me, like maybe 20 feet off on the shoulder, cuts in right towards me, like cuts down in front of me on the wave. So I pull up the wave to miss him, and I'll go off to the side, and then he turns, like a big bottom turn, and he's coming right at me, and I'm thinking, what is this guy doing? And right as he's like approaching me, he kicks the board out at me, just barely misses my face, and then like I fall off the back of my board, and there's a tangle up. Anyway, he comes swimming at me, and he's like frothing at the mouth, and his eyes are all like big, like he's strung out on cocaine or something, and he's yelling and screaming about stand-ups and this, that, and the other, wrestles my paddle away from me, and he's trying to fight, and I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna fight with you. I mean, go away. I'm having fun out here. Anyway, eventually he goes his way and I go my way, and I'm paddling off. And these two little Brazilian kids who are like 15, 16 years old on stand-ups come up to me and he goes, hey, you know, what happened? He just did the same thing to us. He wanted to fight. And I'm thinking, geez, who is this kook? You know, he's just picking fights with everybody. Anyway, right at that moment, this other guy's paddling out, like a local here at Sunset. And he goes, that's Ken Bradshaw, man. Don't worry about him. He's the biggest kook on the island. Nobody likes him. He's always picking fights. He's a complete sissy. Just ignore him. He's a tired, grumpy old man. Anyway, so the two Brazilian kids and I are just laughing about this, and we paddle in. Anyway, it was getting all windy, and we paddle in and have a good time. And apparently, later on in the same session, he picked a fight on Mo, who's 14, and Mo told him where to go. Anyway, pretty interesting little run-in with one of the social highlights of Sunset Beach, Kook City.